Do you know who the real William Wallace was? Braveheart, hi everyone, it's me. And today, we are going to talk about the real William Wallace. He is played by Mel Gibson in the movie Braveheart. Braveheart is a movie about Scottish people fighting for their freedom against the English army in the late 13th century. But how much of it is actually true? Let's find out. So, William Wallace was born around 1270 in Elderslie, Scotland. His father was a Scottish knight and landowner, and his mother was the daughter of a wealthy baron. So, William had a pretty good shot at a comfortable life. But then King Edward I of England came and ruined everything. King Edward decided that he wanted to take over Scotland and make it part of his empire. And he started by sending his army to kill all of the Scottish nobles. William's father was one of them. So now, William is out for revenge. He started by gathering a group of men and training them to fight like guerrilla fighters. This meant that they were not as powerful as the English army, but they were able to use hit-and-run tactics that were very effective. One of their most famous victories was at the Battle of the Standard in 1297. This was a 3-day battle where William and his men fought against an English army led by the Earl of Hereford. The English were trying to capture a strategic pass in the Scottish border, but William and his men ambushed them and killed or captured almost everyone. This was a huge victory for the Scots, and it made William a hero. There are some key differences between the movie Braveheart and the real William Wallace. In the movie, Mel Gibson's character is a member of the Scottish nobility. This is not true. William Wallace was not a nobleman. He was a commoner. And in the movie, the character is driven by revenge. He wants to get back at the English for killing his father. But in reality, William was fighting for the freedom of his country. He wanted to see Scotland become an independent nation. The other big difference is that in the movie, William Wallace is killed by the English king Edward I. But in reality, Edward wasn't even in Scotland when William was killed. William Wallace was captured by the English in 1298 and taken to London to be tried for treason. He was found guilty and sentenced to death. And on August 23, 1298, he was executed in front of the Tower of London. His head was cut off and put on display to warn other would-be rebels. So that is the story of William Wallace. He was a brave freedom fighter who gave his life so that Scotland could be free. If you want to learn more about Braveheart or Scottish history, click on one of these. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.